All right, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy, the MTO guy. Today, we're gonna kind of talk about a serious topic, just about like friend groups and just how you maneuver in life and how do you get friends, right? So, first thing I want to say is, if you are a male and you are above the age of like 25, you most likely will have a low amount of friends. Due to statistics, they say that men usually often spend most of their time alone. Now, that doesn't mean they don't have that many friends. It just means they spend most of their time alone. Maybe because of after work, they feel stressed or they just want to unwind by themselves. That's why a lot of guys tend to go to video games and other like stuff on the internet, and then they spend most of their time on the internet. But one of the things I wanted to tackle in this video was just about how, I guess, how guys maneuver through life and how we should maneuver with our friend groups. So in life, you'll have successful people and you'll have moderate people and then you'll have underachievers. So most of the time when you first start out, when you come out of high school, you'll most likely know a bunch of underachievers, but then you'll know some when you go to college. You'll know some moderate. They have goals, right? Um, but eventually in life, you want to get to know the people that are want to be successful by any means, and not that doesn't mean in a vindictive way, but they want to be successful because they understand that in order to better their life and what they value, they need to be a better version of themselves. And I think that's so important. If you want to improve yourself in anything, if you got to surround yourself amongst just great vision thinkers and people that have an open mind and are willing to think outside of the box. In all honesty, man, I think it comes down to just being a fully just when you got to decide who you value, right? And you got to decide what kind of friends you value. And these friends could be people that you've known for a long time, and then you might have to cut ties with them, or at least just temporarily just not hang out with them that much in order to build yourself. I've learned personally that in my life is the best way to just go about it is just be who you are and keep in contact with them, talk with them every once in a while, but you don't need to hang out with them every day, every week, every night, even every month. You can go months without seeing them, but you can talk to them casually and just to say, just to check up on them, just to say, how things are going. Because not everyone is obviously gonna be not every friend, right, is gonna be the friends you have when you're 18. Okay, the friends when you have when you're 18 are not gonna be the same friends you have when you're 30. It's just not. I mean, I'm not even 30 yet, but I can already tell that just the way things go and just how people are wired. Not everyone's gonna be with you on the journey, and that's okay. All right, that's okay. Not everyone has to be on the journey, but it's important to inspire people, and it's important that you show up every day for yourself. If you can't do that for yourself, then you will not be successful. I truly believe, and there's countless videos online about this. Just about just being who you are, but making sure you stay being who you are and improving on that every single day. I cannot say this enough. That's just been kind of my method of thinking for these past couple years. Since I've been out of high school for like, I want to say like 4 or 5 years now. So I just been, this is kind of what I've learned through just my experiences. I've met a lot of people. I live in a really heavily populated city, so I meet a lot of people all the time. So it's not an issue to meet people, really. I don't know maybe how some of you guys are living. Maybe you live in maybe a rural area when there's not that many diverse people to experience and have new experiences with. Me personally, though, I'm speaking from a city's perspective. Um, it is, even for me, it's always kind of been easy. Not easy, but like I've always been able to maneuver amongst friend groups. But I realize, that recently it's important to also have the friends that are achieving above overachieving and always want to do better than what they were previously doing. And I kind of have like a set of group of friends that I not idolize, but I know where they're trying to go, and I'm trying to be like, you know what, I'm trying to go up there with you. I'm gonna see you up there, all right. And then you have a lot of friends that are gonna just be, more or less just be just them. They don't want to really excel at anything. They don't want to be talented at anything. And they may say they want to do something, but if they never take the time out, they don't spend the hard, hours, 15 hours at least a week trying to better themselves in some way or shape or form. That could be working out, it could be starting a business, it could be just having any side hustle, learning about a side hustle, learning more, just anything, reading books. Like if they cannot do that, they will not be successful. And you can hold me to this. I've seen it so many times within these past couple of years that I'm starting to notice that instead of us going this way, we're going this way. And I truly try to help with every single chance I get. But I know no matter what I say or do, it's not really going to help them in the long term. They need to basically see it for themselves. They need to see their own potential. I can only tell them what it is, what the game is, but they gotta learn on their own about how they need to be successful. They need to be at a certain level because life isn't fair, and things will happen in your life, and you need to be ready for that. And I think there's no better time than now, right? There's no better time than now to become what you wanted to be or what you always dreamed of. There's no better time than now. I've always said this and I dream this. And yeah, I just wanted to rant about, I guess, friends today. I'm just feeling spontaneous, I guess. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. It's your boy, That Mateo Guy, and I'm out. Peace.